I think we have a very good chance of making up a lot of points this weekend in the Inshore series. We have a boat that's a little bit more suited towards inshore and the way it's set up, and I think that the boat that we've acquired is going to be a good Atlantic Cup boat, and I think a lot of it's going to come from the Inshore series. I think the results from the weekend are going to be really a big impact on the overall success of what we've been putting together for the last week and then over the last year. I think our forte is going to be a lot of what we know, which is inshore racing and getting a boat ready for inshore racing. We know that offshore and obviously finishing first at the mark was a good idea of what we can do offshore. With sails, with a bunch of new boat things that we have to fix a lot of things on the boat. I think the offshore legs will come together over time. I think our biggest attribute is going to be putting a really young, good crew that does a lot of inshore racing, and we're going to be able to do a lot of the maneuvers maybe just a little bit better, and I think the boat's better set up for inshore than the other boats. I think this weekend is going to be big. Yeah, our inshore team is Tim and I, and we are joining forces with the All-American offshore team, which is out of Kings Point. Everyone's under 30, and we have a couple guys from their team coming to race with us, and they're going to continue to help out with the boat and race any kind of inshore or crewed events that we have. And we have Ralph, who's the head of Kings Point Sailing, and he's the one that allowed us to use the boat. So he's coming to sail with us. He's really excited the boat's sailing, really excited that Tim and I put it together. He's pumped about including his team. He's included in the racing this weekend. And he's just been a really great guy in youth sailing in New England area and throughout the world. I mean, he's brought kids sailing on big boats all over the place. So he's really excited about coming and racing with us. We have what we called our shore crew manager, Patrick, who helped us on that overnight delivery from Newport to New York to get the boat ready, and he took time out of his work schedule to come help us, and he's a good friend of ours, so we said he could come sail with us. He should be on his way here now. And the last spot we're still figuring out as of right now. We have a lot of people that have conflicts this weekend with other sailing regattas, but we're going to keep it all young. We're going to keep it athletic, and hopefully the way we set up the boat's going to be a lot better than our offshore sails. We got a new sail, or a used sail for the head sail, so hopefully we can put it all together.
Our chances this weekend are reasonable, 50-50. In order to win, we'll have to have a bit of luck on our side and make less mistakes than the other guys. We're hoping to be a little quicker around the corners because we've got a bunch of young guys sailing with us, and we've got a boat that's a little easier from a manpower point of view, where the winches are located and things like that. So that should help us around the corners, and hoping for a bit of luck on the straightaways with some wind shifts, and then we'll be in the hunt. Maybe second, maybe something, I don't know. Well, the Class 40 is designed primarily as an offshore boat, so it's a bit cumbersome to race around the buoys. We've got a bit of an advantage there. Our boat is set up in a way that's more neutral and allows a little bit more ease of use to get around the buoys. But I think it's a great concept. Any boat has its challenges. No designs are perfect, and I think it's a fun format for sure. Our boat has a little advantage for inshore racing because the cockpit is much larger than some of the other cockpits. So the working area, we can fit 6 guys in there, and they can all operate, a winch or a clutch without running into each other. So, and then there's no halyard winches up on the mast. Everything is in the cockpit, which just allows everyone to work within close proximity. So, they don't have to run back and forth and waste time doing that.